Hey guys, it's Cody and welcome back to the channel. If you guys have followed the channel at all in the past, you'll know that this is my 2008 Volkswagen R32 with an aftermarket turbo installed. Now, if you'll notice, something has changed about it. I just installed this Thunder Bunny front bumper. I had to pop the hood for some of the people who haven't seen exactly what we got going on here. Some of the new stuff is this inline sump, and we have a Big Log 034 Motorsports fuel rail, fuel pressure regulator. So we have the option to run way more fuel than we did before. This is actually made by 034 also. This is 1 liter of constant fuel with an inline pump here. This is a major upgrade to what we were running before, and I've already seen the gains that this has offered. The AFR is happier, all that sorts of stuff. So back to the original point of the video is I just installed this Thunder Bunny front bumper. And this is a very rare bumper that came on the TDI Cup editions, which I believe is either 2009 or 2010 TDI Cup Jetta. And many people think that this is the bumper that should have come on the R32. And I've always loved the look of them when I've seen them on R32s or TDI Cups. And kind of had always wanted one, and so I stumbled across one and picked it up for myself. This bumper is an OEM bumper. It's not a remake. It has been repaired though. It was heavily damaged at one point, and through some body work and fixing, previous owners have kind of brought it back to its original glory. I have a pretty good eye for body work and stuff because I do paint and body, and there's a few imperfections that I've found. I'm not going to point them out just because then it'll bother me even more. But I can see it, but I don't think 97% of the public will notice anything wrong with the bumper. And that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted as nice a one as I could find. These are already so hard to find because I think there was only like 1,497 TDI Cups sold in the US. I don't know the exact number, but so however many cars were made plus the overstock of bumpers that were made to buy replacements through the dealer obviously are no longer available. So the rarity in itself is something that drew me towards this bumper. So like I had said, I had always wanted one of these bumpers pretty much ever since I bought a Mark V. And now I have one. Now keep in mind, I didn't get the side skirts with it, which probably is hurting the look some. But I have this bumper now, and there's like roughly 51% of me that just is thinking to myself, this does not look as good as the stock bumper did. Now another thing that I need to keep in mind is my stock bumper and my stock grille were in really nice condition, and they were actually probably almost the nicest two things on the body. I mean, the car's not rusty, but it's got some minor dings, dents and scratches, you know, around the whole vehicle. But the front bumper was like really nice because it had been replaced and the grille was newer. So that's maybe some of it, but I'm mostly making this video so you guys can comment what your opinion is. Is this the look, or is the stock bumper better? I think, in my opinion, right now, the stock bumper is better, but I love the rarity of it. Now, if I got some side skirts, obviously that might make up the few inches there that I'm missing. And probably a rear diffuser would help too to complete the entire look. but the way it sits now, for some reason, it's just not doing it for me. So please, guys, comment in the comments what you guys think of the bumper. Good, bad, ugly. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Is this the bumper that should stay on this car, or should the stock one come back on? Let me know in the comments. Kind of just a simple, quicker video today. Just wanted to get something uploaded. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'm really putting effort into building this channel. I have some really cool cars that I love and I want to share and do more modifications to, and just get to use all summer, all fall, all spring. Most of them sit during the winter, which is tough because we're coming into winter, but I still have all winter to work on them and do modifications and just improve them in every way. So if you guys would please subscribe and tune in, that'd be great. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.